Oh my god, Weaver! 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 What is with your aim right now?
Get over here!
There we go, that's better. I will do nothing. The thing they were using is kind of like that. It's more like a firework launcher.
Repeat.
Or not.
We got it.
Oh, that's a fucking Gatling gun. It's two of them.
Room's clear.
Fuck a
For
duck.
a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You'll have to find Gaia.
You're really not helping, my friend. Okay.
Forget about traveling light.
Dead body up there. Can I get up there? Oh yeah.
Structural failure prevents active alert. Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
Any more, you fuckers?
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots.
Okay.
Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch.
Okay.
Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose,
That she can adapt.
designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer.
Okay.
Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Yeah. The cauldrons are like basically the Hephaestus system of Gaia. But yeah, what exactly went wrong? That's the question.
No space.
Probably don't need to bring this along, but I want to. Hello? Yeah, slow and steady wins the race, exactly. If any big time bad guy that comes along, blah, quickly blah. Oh, hello. I can't access that. Okie dokie.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
More bad guys, okay. Well, we are ready. Ratatata. Ratatata. The ghetto. Yeah, exactly. This is like a 50 cal that she's just carrying around. Just imagine the body strength she needs to be doing this.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations.
Okay.
I am Samina Ebadi. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
Yeah, true.
The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries.
Jesus.
42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed.
Okay.
Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
So the Hephaestus project, that did go off and that worked because you can see all these animal creatures going around, but the Apollo project never activated or something. Oh damn, that's a lot of guys. Hello, motherfucker.
This is it.
I don't know. We don't know exactly what Hades was meant to do, but we know it was a part of Gaia. I want one of those guns. Well, it's limited on ammo. We have 22 rounds left. Never mind. He has a spare.
Once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
It's like a server farm in here. Yeah, this is where they were storing the Apollo information. I'm guessing.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory.
Okay.
A falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job.
No, they don't
and
seem to
did it
respawn.
well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
I mean, honestly, this guy's got nothing to be sorry for. He did his best to buy time so the world could live on. The only person who has anything to be sorry for is fucking Pharaoh. That guy's the real scumbag.
Welcome to Hades.
Oh.
Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what?
Yeah, what?
Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but Still, kinda metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like
Yeah.
some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
So one of my mates just go, oh, that's unfortunate. But that seems, unfortunately, to be how things are at the moment. Jobs are very uncertain, but I'm sorry for your friend. So Hades was the extinction section of Gaia just in case she messed up. But something must have gone wrong with Hades because he didn't try and stop. Oh, just got laid, not laid off. Okay, well, never mind. Good for him. Well, good for them. I don't know why you're sharing this information, but good for them. That's the Hades Protocol. Just popped the 3 blues under it. Finally figured out the Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. There aren't worth Daedry, what is design failed in circumstance hard and degraded the Gaia core. Pried her after the thing. Too soft and Gaia will only pretend to relinquish control. Is to isolate Gaia in a protective shell, preserving its integrity. So when Hades is active, Gaia gets put away like in a prison for a little bit. I mean, people react differently to getting laid, I guess. Honest, fun fact, first time I got laid, I went outside with the chick afterwards, had a cigarette, and I definitely did the nerdiest thing ever possible and played I Just Had Sex on my phone. But we both sang it, so it was okay. People are weird, man. Yeah, very classy. 10 out of 10. So Gaia must have been isolated, but then never reasserted again. Or something. Noise complaints. Okay. Isn't Tate the guy from Texas who just wanted to do 18 months worth of work and then just sit back and watch porn for 30 years?
Looks like the only way onwards.
But yeah, but how is he acting weird? I'm curious. Oh. Yeah.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program.
Okay.
Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A
Okay.
snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development, all of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Okay. Oh, well, fair enough. At least he A for effort, I guess. Silva, have you seen the new emotes, by the way? What do you think? This is not me, by the way. It'd be weird if he was talking about you, Eric.
These. What I think they are.
Artificial wombs.
Okay.
Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Hey, it works, Eric. Excellent. I was so worried that after you donated those bits that, yeah, it didn't work instantly. Oh, damn. Okay, Silva. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have the high and, the height emote remade by the same artist as Pumpkin. Alright, bro. Yeah, that can be confusing, I guess, but it wasn't an issue I had any problem with.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
Oh, Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
Yeah.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Okay. Oh. It might just be taking a while before it updates.
Probably needed the wash.
Oh, lovely. Well, that was an unnecessary comment, but okay, my dear. Probably needed the wash. Your ass is stanky.
Nuts would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior
Well, that's Gaia talking.
capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
It got removed.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet...
And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad.
That's a
That
good
they pass
response.
forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe.
She's beginning to feel emotion.
Functioning.
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. This is very good.
Is she simulating emotion or is she actually experiencing emotion in an AI? Probably since second day we started playing, so a while.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit.
Damn.
There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Oh, okay, that cut out. Just had subway, nice.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To
Oh, that's
pull this
Ted
off,
Farrow.
Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Huh. So they made a override kill switch, basically. Okay. Yeah, I had some pasta carbonara earlier, which was rather pleasant. Odyssey has failed? Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Farstoneth has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship and its crew and cargo, with cargoes and its alpha build of Apollo, all lost. Zero Dawn is the only hope for continuation. Okay, so they tried to do a backup and that failed. The Apollo subsystem didn't fail. The secondary Apollo kind of failed. I'm beginning to think that what happened is Gaia felt like she made some mistakes. Hades took over, or for some reason the Hades took over, and never got to the stages where Gaia was going to use the Apollo system to integrate human memory. That's my feeling. She got kind of locked away because that's how Hades works. Artemis status. Coming along, Liz. Positive about it. If words can still mean anything. Had my sleeves rolled up, negotiating with the frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram diagrams. Suspended. Okay. Artemis is the system for bringing back life, as in creatures and stuff. That's why we're seeing turkeys and boar and foxes and so on and so forth.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother.
Oh, we can go back into Allmother. Okay.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine.
Damn.
But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Well, hopefully we'll find out what the reasons are once we get there. Oh, more Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Okay, copy that and then delete it. Oh, that is Big Boy. He's the one who killed Roast, our adopted father. Grenade! Okay. When someone throws a grenade at you, you don't stand and stare at it.
Still alive. Good.
I'm going to kill you.
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Discovered the truth achievement.
My
Oh.
entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day,